You know, I just don't get it. They complained for so long about Ziliax, and yet I've got 5 copies just hanging out here. We'll set these down for now. Welcome back, everybody, to the Hearthstone Mechanical Invitational. My name is Jump, and of course, I have been the proctor sent by Rafam himself to make sure that our League of Evil employees are staying true to their word despite the despicable manners that they have outside of our competition. For those of you just joining us, we have found wins across the board, Jost securing 1 of their set victories, whereas my PogChamp, though, is in the lead with 2 set wins themselves. If you are just joining us yet again, we can remind you of the format for this. It is best of 3s across the board, as we saw North America versus North America play each other. And now we have an opportunity to, after having seen the South Korean and Russia-Belarus competitions, it is time for the classic of NA versus Europe. We have seen lots of excitement from all of these players. We had the delight of watching the packs being opened by Where's My PogChamp, and now we get a chance to talk a little bit about the results and where we have ended up. Where's My PogChamp, of course, won their first match of the day against Jost, with then in match 2, Jost and Where's My PogChamp walking away with the win, and in match 3, unfortunately, the Russian-Belarus teams have defeated both of our North American teams, and match 4 then will be up against NAEU. What are they going for? It's not just excitement, it's not just the pleasure of beating down the other employees, but it is a signed copy of an evil employee of the month by Rafam himself, of course, the arch villain, and all-around cool guy. Now, before we get ourselves started, it will be C4mlann and Thijs going up against Where's My PogChamp, as they have so deemed themselves coffee and tea. Which one do you gentlemen prefer, coffee or tea?
Neither.
Neither?
No.
Don't do caffeine?
No.
Really?
I used to be kind of neither too, but you'll grow into it a little bit. You just need that extra kick from time to time. And tea is like halfway there. It's like the mellow kick, and then coffee is like, oh damn, I need to wake up.
Now, you guys are going up against 2 names that the Hearthstone community knows very well, Thijs and C4mlann, the players that I believe you have played for, played against in some capacity. Kripp, any strategy on what you guys are going to be coming out with them now that you've seen this sort of kind of aggro-oriented meta being done up with these 120 closed pack tournament?
So, I mean, I believe they had to lock in their deck the same time we had to lock in our deck this morning. So we're all kind of going into this blind. We all have to assume that everyone is playing aggro. So I imagine they don't have decks that are too weak against aggro. I imagine they're pretty good players. Well, they are really good players, you know. We know them, of course.
They're decent.
But they're, yes. Yes. At the very least decent. Thijs is like amazing.
Are you both under the assumption that in one or both of their decks they are running a Ziliax? Is that, are you just going to accept that fate?
Well, that thing hadn't really occurred to me until we got slammed by it, basically. But yeah, I'm sure that they have the freedom to pick a few cards that we don't. So I think
we're not scared anymore.
Exactly.
You faced the bully and gotten beat down once, but now it's your time to strike back.
Exactly.
Bunny, you've had a great opportunity to learn throughout the course of the last few matches thus far.
I feel like I'm pretty good now. I'm kind of calling some moves. He's like, yo, Buns, that wasn't bad. I would do the same, and then he does it, and then we win.
Well, that's kind of the question that I want to ask is, what is it like? Do you feel that your learning curve has gone a little bit quicker because you're playing in this more competitive format? You've played competitive esports before. Do you feel that this heightened level of competition helps that situation?
A few days ago, I was ranked 50. I'd say I'm probably like ranked, what, 40 now? If I were to put my skills to the test.
I think he can safely reach rank 40 on his own.
You're right. I think he can potentially reach rank 40. Well, the players that they're going up against have definitely gotten much higher than 40. If we take a look at the enemies list of who they all are playing, we did, of course, just see and talk a little bit about coffee and tea, where Thijs and C4mlann are to be going to play. But it is the FrenchDoctors of Ottoman and Tars that'll be playing up against Jost in that match there, as we get to have a little conversation about them for just a second. Of course, Disguised Toast, you've been here for quite a while and are well aware of the 2 capable players that are on their team. You've had a last rough couple series. What are you going to go for in this one?
I don't know, man. I know my opponents are really talented Hearthstone player. I think we're gonna lose this one. My confidence is at an all-time low, and you know.
You don't sound very impressed with that.
I think we should go in with confidence and try to win.
Already a little trouble in the ranks. Unfortunately, we will get your guys' game started in just a second. They were talking, of course, a little bit about how Ziliax was all that they wanted to pull. Would there be any ideal pulls for you guys if you're able to get a victory here?
Ziliax.
Ziliax, all right. It looks like Ziliax is pretty much well underway. We can see that you guys will be getting into that game very shortly. Now, after this best of 3, you will be going back up against them, and you both have had some opportunities to sort of monitor each other across the board. Do you feel like you'll have better success in that last series?
Their Warlock deck is quite good.
Yes, but they kind of rely on their Sea Giant. But I would also like to issue a challenge. Why don't the pro Hearthstone players take a step back and let the stars of the show take over?
A little bit of psychology tactics. That's what we want to see from employees of the League of Evil. We will let you guys get your game underway. It is now time to kick over to Where's My PogChamp versus Coffee and Tea with our NA versus EU matchup.
All right. What up, fellas?
All right, so these guys are pretty good at the game, by the way.
They can't be that good.
Thijs was that good. He was like the dominant tournament player for the first few years of the game.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Yeah, it's okay. It's Hearthstone, so you know we're pretty close to 50% still.
Dude, we got a Sea Giant.
What are we up against? We're up against Hunter.
Is Hunter early game or late game?
Hunter plays for the board early on. It's tough to say. I kind of like this combo. I like that too, but I don't think we can possibly keep a hand that has no 1-drops in it. I think.
Is it bad to use our mana on one of these that early?
You mean the coin?
Yeah.
Depends how it works out. I think the Direwolf is a little bit greedy here. I'm considering keeping those two. No, let's just keep Snip Snap. Snip Snap's super good.
Is he that good? Why?
He's that good. So one of the...
we only have one of those in our deck.
Yeah, it's a legendary. You can only have one, but everyone has that because that's the free card that just came out in like yesterday's patch. You need to log in, by the way, because when we did those games to try to get you through the tutorials and all that,
Yeah.
that was like before the patch. I think if you log in now, you get a free Snip Snap.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So there is a card that's normally played in the deck that I'm playing. It's called Harvest Golem, and it's a 3-cost 2/3 mech, and has Death Rattle Summon a 2/1. It doesn't have Magnetic, it doesn't have Echo, and 2/1/1s is better than a 2/1. So this is like an insane version of Harvest Golem, basically. Look at this.
Oh, you're doing it already?
Yeah, are you kidding me?
Oh my god.
We just need to constantly stay in control on the board. That's all we need to do.
Isn't that his plan too? Wait, Hunter's the one you taught me.
Yeah, should be Hunter. Hunter's good. Hunter tries to get the early advantage
By
and
the
then
way,
finish with hero
if
powers.
anyone in Twitch chat wants a 1v1 my classic mage deck,
He is 8-1 with his classic mage deck.
yes.
We're not going to talk about his opponents, but those results,
What's the tutorial end guy?
Illidan,
Illidan, that guy's not bad.
is not bad. Yeah, Illidan, Illidan, he certainly poses, he's a formidable challenger. Yeah, right. Something like that. And yeah, in these games where it's like aggressive zoo versus aggressive zoo, the player behind has a lot of thinking to do. And fortunately, that hasn't been us for a while. So.
Until now, that thing is kind of scary. How do you play both of those? There's 3 freaking minutes.
Because the first card that he played is the Galvanizer, reduced the cost of maxing hand by 1. So that costs 2 and that costs 1. Super good.
What you thinking here, boss?
Not sure. This is a bit of a tough one.
There's so many options.
Not as many as you think. I want to cash in the free damage because we get to hit that for 3 without losing any of our guys. That's a pretty big deal, I think.
So many possibilities.
It is a tough tournament. I think our play is to play 2 1-drops and just burn the other mana. Just to soften up those mechs.
I hate not using mana.
Yeah, I know. It feels bad, but sometimes the play that is not so obvious is the right one.
What's this guy do?
You destroy one of your own minions, and every other minion gets +1/+1. But we're
interesting.
running a few cards. Well, for example, we're just running some 1/1s. So like those 1/1s are not that valuable. You know, they're kind of like lackeys. They're whatever. But in other cases, we're running like the egg. We're running the egg that when it dies, it spawns 3 1/1s.
So that's when we'll do it.
So that's a card that we want to die. So that card with Grim Rally is really good. That's one of the power plays. You can imagine with Knife Juggler, so after you summon a minion, deal 1 damage to a random enemy, he literally throws knives. Okay. Oh, we're getting flooded pretty hard
Dude,
here.
that guy's got a fatty board.
Yes, he does.
Where's our swipe when we need it?
I don't have a swipe right now.
A swipe in this deck, or is that the other one? Oh, that's the other one.
Go for the 1/1. We're going for that. Ooh, okay. That's interesting. We're gonna kill that. Then we're gonna play that. Then we're gonna play that. Hit that when I get 2 of these that spawn. And then get nice double after those.
Dude, this guy's hilarious.
There we go.
Wait, so he literally just throws a knife after...
Every time you summon a minion, it throws a knife, and we have a bunch of
And you just
minions with
play,
more
like, 5
minions
of them.
inside of them. If he has Unleash, we're in trouble, but I'm hoping that...
Oh, is it time to Grim Rally all these guys?
Again, we might lose them all because he might have Unleash the Hounds. So it depends. No, he doesn't Unleash the Hounds.
Dude, I hate board clear so much.
Yeah. Joe's team, they...
Oh wait, that's not board clear.
It's kind of a board play.
That's the
They
reverse.
didn't run Unleash the Hounds, but it looks like every single other person in the tournament is running Unleash the Hounds. We're still in okay shape. They're pretty low on cards.
Do you think we'll start using our hero power soon?
I hope not. Using your hero power, it's kind of like, you remember when we were talking about strategy with the base mage deck? You want to use Arcane Intellect. You want to use those card draws only when you have to. So the Warlock Hero Power is really good because it gives you a chance to draw, but you don't want to just be using that until you need to. Okay, so the fact that he's going face there probably means that
He's got
his
nothing.
hand is pretty light. Yeah. So that's fine.
Oh, dude, this is where... Oh, our knife guy's gone. That would have been
That's
perfect.
gone, but that's okay.
How can you go face there?
Because he's playing Hunter, and I think he's going to run out of cards before we are, so as long as he doesn't have the rocket launcher dude, we're fine. He has the rocket launcher dude. Basically, every single card he needed to have, he's had it, so...
Is this the poisonous rocket launcher you're talking about?
No, but it doesn't need to have poisonous. Yeah, we got pretty unlucky. But we're not out of this game.
Oh,
We
geez.
can recover still. Oh, God, that's 1 turn too late. That's fine, but we do have to do this. We're looking for the thing that spawns 2-drop with the sound. Okay, I guess we'll do
It
this.
wasn't the worst thing ever.
That was among the worst things ever. Actually. Yeah, that was...
I don't like this rocket launcher guy.
I think that may have been the worst two. That was one of the worst outcomes, actually. It was pretty bad.
How's this guy doing?
He's doing okay. Still a bit of a struggle.
Dude, if he had this... Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah,
He's kind of screwed himself.
a little bit. Now the thing is, we have to play the Sea Giant.
Have to?
We have to play a Sea Giant before this one, so we actually don't get the mana to tap. We have to play a Sea Giant now. We're in really bad shape right now.
Yeah.
We could even die if he has like another rocket launcher dude.
What's our win condition right now?
Him running out of cards mostly. He's had everything that he's needed.
That doesn't sound too good with 14 health left.
No, he's not very good.
Make that 4.
We're at 2 and we can't kill the 7 attack thing. We die if we do. So we're at 1. Oh no, that killed the other one. I forgot. He already had the wrong one. No, we were just totally dead. That's my mistake. I forgot
The
that
traits
it's,
were like, that's what I think
the
my roll
magnetic
winning.
rocket launcher effect.
Not much you can do there.
That was pretty rough, but like you have to think about it. If he didn't have Unleash the Hounds, we would have won early on. If he didn't have the rocket launcher, we would have won in game.
The pogo, man.
So yeah, we got a bit wrecked.
We
Two
got-
big counters.
We got cheese balls.
Okay, let's see. What do we want to do next? Maybe just do the Warlock again.
I'm down for that.
Let's just do it again. But yeah, that's kind of how it goes. We didn't have any of our big cards in time. We never got the carpet, and we got the Sea Giant, but it was 1 turn late. If we drew him 1 turn before, it would have been like a 1 or 2 mana Sea Giant to actually take the game. So it was kind of a situation where they had the answers they needed, and we didn't get our power plays. That's how it rolls.
You may
With that
start.
CJ?
All right, we go again.
Here we go again.
Now it's time for the pogos, man. Oh, I have Shadow Step Pogo, Shark, and Miscron. This is a pretty good hand, man.
Sea Giant is like game ending versus Druid.
Wait, isn't this really good?
This is pretty good. I don't know if I want to keep the Hench Clan Hogs lead. I guess I'll keep it, whatever. It's going to be behind a taunt, so that's fine.
I don't think I've ever seen you keep a full hand before.
We did, but
And,
that was when we had technical issues and we had to dump it. We had, I think we had Voidwalker, Argent Squire, Magic Carpet going first, and I full kept it. And then there were technical issues, so we had to close the game. Yeah, but that's okay. We won that series anyway.
We 3-1 them.
No, we 2-1'd them.
3-1 them.
We 3-1'd them. Oh, it's kind of true, actually. I don't think you're going to possibly lose with that hand, but it's all right.
Dude. All I know is we got the carpet.
Mm-hmm.
Voidwalker.
All right. Now, there's a lot of different rogue decks that can be played in general, but in this type of like format and the mech invitational here, there's not a whole lot of different rogue decks that can be played. Most likely it is Pogo Rogue, and Pogo Rogue is like really bad unless it draws insanely well. So, should be alright.
He had to let his first hand go.
Well, Rush is, it's like charge, but you can only attack minions the first turn. So you had to
No,
have
but he did nothing.
Oh, he did nothing, no. He's playing a Pogo deck, so he is going to try to have like a really big turn to play a really big minion right away. And he's playing cards like Vanish, which like bounces
his
the whole board
coin.
back. Let's see what he's doing. Evil Miscreant.
It's not that big.
Nope, nope. He's just getting some dudes out. He's not necessarily playing Pogo Rogue, but just probably he is.
Wait, this thing's good right in the middle, right?
It's not bad, but I don't think I'm gonna go all the way into him there. A lot of the time there you just use the carpet, but I think this is a little bit better. So the doggo gives +1 attack to adjacent minions.
Mm-hmm.
So we put this over here, so we have the taunt in the way. He has to kill the taunt first, so this by default gets the buff.
Oh, because once it goes...
Yeah, so
in.
positioning is really important in this game.
I never even thought of that.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Oh wow, he has backstab. Kind of takes him by surprise.
Ooh, that-
Shadow step happening here.
Dude, he didn't even care about her
He is
taunt.
a shadow step happening here.
It goes back in his hand?
Yep,
Interesting.
at a discount. So there's a lot of lackeys. It might be like a lackey rogue, but with the rules of the Invitational, they have to have some of the new cards, and none of them really work that well in lackey rogue. So hopefully that slows him down a little bit.
Really good turn by him.
Oh, insane turn by him.
He did all that with 3 mana.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, we got another wolf.
Yeah, but it's not that good here.
Our carpet's not that good either.
Carpet, I think, is pretty good.
But we have no 1 mana cost to summon.
It's a tough turn. But the carpet just, it stays alive very well here is the thing.
Isn't it only useful when we have other things to summon though?
Not necessarily. I just don't really want to do the egg. There's not a lot of things I can do to activate the egg.
Buffs?
I gotta think here.
Almost out of time.
I think we play the carpet and hope we draw some 1-drops. I think that's the play.
Right.
Bit of a tough one. If we get like Sea Giant or a string of 1-drops, we'll be just fine.
Would wolf plus a coin or a hero power done, would that have been bad? Was that second
The
assumption?
Direwolf is just a really good card, and you want to do more than just like kill one thing. Like, I think if we save it, we'll do better overall in this game.
Well, like make our little egg guys stronger or something?
Yeah, but we can't play the egg right now because we're behind too much, and all of their minions have 1 attack. I can't even kill off the egg with the Direwolf. We're kind of in a tough spot. The other backstab. Okay. Looks like an anti-aggro lackey rogue. Pretty brave to run something like this.
You really did not like your carpet.
No, that's definitely the right play. The carpet is a very problematic card.
Dude, this thing is insane.
It's pretty good if your goal is just to swarm your opponent down, which happens to be exactly our goal. Yes. Yeah, it's a pretty powerful card in these matches. There's not a whole lot we can do here. We just kind of hope he doesn't have too many more really good answers to our stuff. Yeah. Okay, he's actually playing Pogo Hopper.
What, is he gonna start buffing now?
Yeah. He's gonna buff the Pogo Hopper as much as he possibly can.
But why is that thing so good?
The Pogo Hopper?
Yeah.
It just gets out of control. So each time they play it, it gets +2/+2 more than the last time. That's a lot. That's a lot. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that because I really want to kill the Pogo Hopper. And then I'm going to kill off that thing.
Oh, that was deep.
Let's discover a spell first. Let's do it here. That's fine. Let's do more zooing. And let's kill that thing.
Good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
That was so good.
And they are down 1 Fan of Knives, so...
What's that mean?
Fan of Knives is the card that they just used. I don't have it on the sidebar here. It's a 3-cost card that does 1 to all enemy minions. It's kind of like a soft swipe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate those.
Oh boy, it's Sharkin time.
Why is this guy ghosted out?
It's a stealth card. It doubles the battle cries and combos. So that's like a must-kill card. That's a really big problem card there. The deck has a lot of battle cries, but this is where this deck is like extremely inconsistent. It's very difficult to like draw cards while you're running all of this while keeping up with aggro. Like, we might end up losing this, but we do have a pretty good matchup, I think.
How to get the 6/6 guy?
Oh, wow. Drop Shadow Step again. 6/6 guy, he used the evolution, Battle Cry, transform a friendly minion to one that costs 1 more. And he did that twice because of the effect of the shark. Now he's using that on the shark.
Oh my god.
That's fine. We're not really afraid of big minions that much. We're mostly afraid of tons and tons of small minions. This is fine. I can't really play the carpet here.
Dude, these carpets are coming at just like the most awkward time.
Yeah, that's true. I think we're gonna do this though.
It's gonna have 4 attacks, it's not bad.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Okay.
Was that guy more important to kill than that guy?
The idea that I had was the 6/6 that we killed, it can just straight up kill our carpet, but this only does 4 damage and his hero power does 1. So for him to kill our carpet, he needs to have 1 additional damage in hand, and he's went through a ton of cards that do extra damage.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Pogo decks run a lot of cards that don't do damage. They do a lot of return effects. They do a lot of like survival stuff. So
we've only gone through this many.
Yeah, we'll start with 30 cards. We haven't used our hero power much at all. So if he's not able to kill the carpet, we'll be in really good shape. And I think there's a fair chance that they don't kill the carpet here. Let's see it. Oh, this is the draw. What's the draw? It's probably like a sap. Yep, a sap. That's fine.
Oh. So instead of killing it, he did that.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have the mana to do anything else anyways. Or we don't have that many cards to do anything else.
There are some plays here, I'll say that. This is tough. I think we do this though.
Job done.
Oh, dude, this guy again.
Yeah, you like him?
I freaking love this guy.
Yeah, there's something to love about a knife juggler if you're on this side of the board. Now, if you flip it around from our opponent's perspective, knife juggler's not the most loved of cards.
What's the Spirit Bomb do?
Spirit Bomb is, oh my god.
Dude,
These are the other fan. That's really unlucky. Like they had 21 cards in their deck and 1 fan left. It's their last board clear that actually matters. Oh, okay, I see. So they're gonna get another fan because they're gonna play Kragwa next turn and another Daring Escape. Wow.
What's Daring Escape?
It's return all minions to your hand. So they actually get a loop here. They get a loop of Kragwa Daring Escape here.
Sounds very bad.
It's not good, I'll tell you that.
Does this draw 3 what? Oh, I know it does.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do. Kind of want to play the Flame Imp. The Flame Imp doesn't die. I like the Flame Imp here. Let's play the egg here.
Not bad.
All right. So this turn he's setting up a Kragwa turn with possible Fan of Knives. Fan of Knives is not good. That's what we were trying to play around.
This is a close game.
It is a close game.
Oh my god, it's that thing again.
That's okay.
That's a pretty good draw card, actually.
Man, that's such a bad card still. 4 damage. Oh, Pogo.
There it goes again.
Oh, Pogo. No love for Pogo. We didn't play any spell, right? Maybe we just have to leave up this deck. Oh man. I mean, fan. There we go. Should we fan first? That always happens.
It always happens.
So the play is Pogo, Dairying, Shark, Pogo to go all in on the Pogo, or we play the both lanes.
Can we leave the 2-1 up? Yeah. So we just.
I mean, otherwise we take it with the dagger, right? He has 2 1-drops at the moment.
He has
in the
2
hand.
1-drops in his hand.
Yeah.
Can he? How big is the Pogo? It's 5-5. Then we bounce it 7-7-9-9, right?
Yeah, we do it with the
Yes,
shark,
7
so it
damage.
doubles. So it goes
Yeah.
like. We can do this.
Can't we
Maybe
just,
just go.
shark?
Like I don't
Pogo?
feel I don't feel we have any draw from this.
No, we just make the biggest hopper.
Yeah.
No, wait. Can't you just Spirit of the Shark?
No, because then shark goes back.
Yeah, okay.
We have to do it like this. Well, there we are, bro.
There we are.
Go Pogo or go home.
Okay, let's do the Pogo emote and count on at 3, okay? 3,
Which one?
2,
Or-
like we are just
Oh,
hopping.
Pogo, hopping.
Yeah. 3,
Let's
2,
go.
1.
Hop, hop,
go.
hop. Hop. That watch it. Let's just hop to the victory, okay? Let's just keep hopping.
Yeah.
Hop.
Why do you fall?
I want to put this here in the off chance he's playing something like Betrayal. There's no chance we can kill that, so our play is pretty straightforward. But here's the cool part. If we could get Sea Giant down to 1 mana, if he had like 1 more guy on board, Sea Giant would get Rush from the Magic Carpet. So,
Dude, that would have been ridiculous.
but no, we don't have that option right now.
That would have won the
They're
game.
all Rush. We might still win. He needs to find 2 damage to kill that. And if he doesn't have that, he will actually lose.
But if he does, we lose.
We lose, yes. He's 2 damage short of losing.
How are you so calm during all of this?
I have played this game before a little bit.
Please don't have 2 damage, please. He needs 3 damage, right?
Oh, that's a good sign.
Dude, that's a really good sign. Please don't have 6 damage.
He might have vanished though.
Return from the ninja.
Okay.
I'm scared. Can you play it again with
That's
Rush?
a really good sign for us.
He loses if he doesn't win his hand, right?
No, he might have Vanish, but for Vanish to work, he's gonna need Prep. Did he just draw Vanish off the Prep?
What just happened?
What just happened is we're probably gonna lose.
Can he attack with that?
Not yet.
Can we just see? Oh, wait, no, he doesn't have Rush.
I have to think about this.
Do we have anything that has rush that can just kill him?
I think we can kill that. If we get a 2 damage evil dude, we win the game. We did not get a 2 damage evil dude. Oh, but we got the rusher. That is interesting. Oh my god, I think I screwed that up. Fine. That's fine.
So how come we didn't hit his face and kill him?
We couldn't, those are rush cards. We had a chance
Oh,
to win
rush
there.
is not charged.
Rush
Dude,
is not
I'm used
charged.
to charge. Oh my god.
I roped there a little bit. I think I had a slightly better play, but that's still alright.
Dude, things got spicy near the end.
Things are real spicy.
This is a spice ball of the game.
Yeah.
If we draw a Pogo, it's so good, man.
So we play novice always. Then.
I think we play Novus maybe first. That's what I'm thinking.
I'm not sure if he played.
Because he will
he has
always
taunt.
play a 1. Yeah, he will always replay the 1-4.
Oh yeah, we have to play it first because he always plays carpet, so he can always trade it anyhow.
So I think we just play Novus first, right?
Yeah.
I hope you like my invention.
I mean, we can play 3-2 if we want to.
Choose soon.
Yeah, just don't play the immortal thing because I don't want to see it all the time.
We already drew it so many times.
Or are we just playing novice? No.
Does Dagger do anything? It doesn't do
Maybe I'm
anything.
faced. No.
I want you.
I'm not sure about the lab recruiter because maybe hero power face is better because of.
I mean, he will still have a taunt, so if it's still.
I need to sacrifice one though. And I would want to play this again. I have to think about this.
Don't we need a taunt out there to keep us alive?
No, we don't need a taunt. We don't need the taunt to keep us alive, but I would like it out there just in case. I probably should have gone for a Sea Giant play now that I think about it.
Almost out of time.
Okay.
Oh my god. Dude, that rope scares me, bro.
Alright.
Alright.
I mean, there's no way that Shark Evil Miscreant does it, right? Like, what do we need to get? Three damage cards?
No.
So we go Novus first, maybe?
Yeah, no reason to.
I don't feel there's just anything with these two combined that we can do.
Is it more likely to get like triple damage with Evil Miscreant?
Nah,
or
it's
just
so
to top
unlikely.
deck? I mean, like if you top deck a Wisp, it's.
I
most
think if we
likely.
top deck like, yeah, or if we
Yeah,
top
just go
deck.
for the Wisp.
I hope you like my invention.
We need a Pogo man for that.
I'll up to no good. Soon.
Think we're dead. Play Ziliax. Does it do
No,
enough?
don't show them. Don't show them. To this. It doesn't. Yeah, just play it, but it's not enough. Yeah, but just play it.
Unity, precision, perfection.
Don't.
Ah, we're dead, right? He is always gonna rush.
Oh, it's with taunt.
Yeah.
Don't we just kill it and then kill him?
We have to do it this way. We have to do a rushing sea giant. And then we have to do divine shield so he doesn't gain 3. And then we have 6.
My boy, dude. Yeah.
Still in it.
These games are too close, man. I'm getting a little stressed. Oh my god. Wow.
Hello, Mr. Caster, sir.
Did you watch that,
Gentlemen,
bad boy?
I was sitting back there watching it the whole time, and both you and Thijs had the same face of what are we going to top deck, and to be honest, they top decked pretty much everything they needed at every point in time in that game. And
But
we could
the thing is, their opener was on the weak side. That's the issue with I think it's a really good version of Pogo Rogue. But Pogo Rogue is like unstoppable like 10% of the time. You just go like Pogo, Pogo, Shadow Step, Pogo, bounce the Pogos, and then it's like turn 2, it's completely over, right?
They were so confident in their win that last set, before you guys got that last taunt, they were literally pogoing in their webcams, saying that this is what it was going to be. Game 3 is coming up in just a second. Any thought processes?
We're gonna try to win.
We're gonna try to win, yeah. I think we have the advantage again, but Pogo Rogue high rolls really hard, so it's never a sure thing.
We gotta fight that Pogo guy again?
Yeah, you gotta fight the Pogo again.
Conquest.
I hate that guy.
All right, gentlemen, the Pogo hopefully will not be in your favor, but more importantly,
What
good luck
if
to you
he's
guys.
Zilross Pogo?
Yes, Ziliax on Pogo. He can get like a 13-13 Pogo, and then like Ziliax it for 16 and heal.
Let's pray that doesn't happen.
If that happens, we'll lose. We'll know very, very well when it happens.
Oh, this sucks.
That's okay. The best part about the mulligan is if you get all the cards you don't want to start with, you can't mulligan cards that you throw away. You can't draw them again from the mulligan. So,
I mean, that's a slight help, but...
a slight help. I should keep that. Probably shouldn't.
You do know for.
I'm thinking that I will, yeah. Maybe the Hogstheed is good. He is running the 3-2, and if he plays a Pogo, we have to kill it immediately. So actually, I think the Hogstheed is playable, because we're going second.
Just in case we have to mana it and kill it.
Yeah. But yeah, so all the cards we threw back, we can't possibly draw those again.
So pretty much to counter Pogo, you have to kill it instantly, so he can't bring it back to his hand and then play it again.
Exactly. Oh.
This be our neck of the woods.
I like the sound of that.
Now, outside of the Ziliax combo, Pogo Rogue has no healing at all. So if you can just grind them down before they draw Ziliax, it's just pretty easy win. If you get like the nuts and go first, pretty easy win as well. Our hand is okay. We're going second, so we're probably maybe a bit below 50 right now on the win level.
How come you wanted to play those so bad? You just
I want
the
stats.
strongest
Stats. You know the rule, man. Early game.
We have
want
two
stats.
squirrels chilling, dude.
Yeah, but those squirrels are 1/1s, so we want to play as much stats as fast as possible, basically. His best play is probably going to be like backstab Lackey or something. I don't know what he's prepping. Prep this early. So. Is there an actual spell to play through the prep?
What's that?
He's shuffling 3 copies of it into his deck.
Oh my god.
Not bad. Not bad. And shadow stepping. Wow. So it's just going to be lackeys everywhere right now.
Is that bad?
Okay. We will manage.
Squirrel time. We have good board control.
We're going to lose it pretty quickly, though.
Don't say this.
No, it's We're probably gonna lose board control, but I'm hoping it'll be close. Like if he doesn't get exact, that's a very good lackey, and that's like the best 2-drop. So we're probably in rough shape now.
We have so many low mana cards we can attack him with, though. No.
Well, he just got a 1 mana 5/5, so like that's kind of hard to deal with. Yeah. So this is one of the lackeys. It summons a random 2-cost minion, and this is like the best 2-cost minion.
I can see that.
It's a 2-cost 4/4 with a really bad battle cry. So, like battle cries are sometimes good, they're sometimes bad. Could get another 2-drop here. Oh wow, that's really bad if he has a spell now. You can clear a board. Those are like crazy tier lackey plus RNG right now. We're in a bit of trouble here.
I'm scared.
I'm scared too, actually. This is scary. We'd probably lose the game to a spell. If he has a spell for 1 or less mana, we'd probably lose the game. Okay. And that's a pretty good 2-drop.
Dude, he keeps buffing all this stuff.
Yeah. He is doing that. Buffing stuff a little bit as well.
That wasn't bad.
Wasn't bad, but we're still not great right now because they got a really crazy lackey train.
Novas or Lackey here? Probably Nova. Like I don't see any spell that's particularly good. We have like SI or Miscreant that I'm kind of happy with. So.
I hope you like my invention.
Oh no, this card again. What do you think of Shadow Stuffing Daring Escape the Millhouse?
Nothing can go wrong. If they don't have board, it's not that bad unless they play the sprint spells.
We pick Trap probably, right?
How about sprint?
I don't feel we have the time.
Okay, yeah.
We trade.
Choose soon.
We had that earlier. Kind of surprised it didn't. Oh, and he did have a Viscerate. Wow.
Is he like saving his stuff, or what's he talking?
I don't know if he had backstab last turn. I'm kind of surprised he didn't use it, but whatever. It is what it is now. Maybe it's some lackeys of our own. It's not a great one. But we'll let us do the lackey thing again. Alright, I guess, sure.
Double time and double pay.
Not too bad.
Not too bad, but not too great.
So we have this Soul of the Forest, right?
Yeah, Soul of the Forest is a really good card, but it does get countered.
Maybe we trade with something.
No, just Daring Escape. Because we have Vanish on top.
We never use the prep here, right? We just do it like this.
Yeah. Because we get another spell.
Definitely play this.
Oh, up to no good.
Rush is pretty good.
From nothing, power.
Oh, they're so bad. I mean, he plays Mulcher. Maybe you want to walk the plank. I don't even know what Mulcher does, man.
It's 8/8. So,
yeah, but it gets cheaper when? When does it get cheaper? When
Trends.
Trees dies, right?
Yeah.
Is it better than a
think
Fizz?
I wonder.
I mean, we have to win via board, or via Pogo, so walk the plank is just better because we have the mana, right? Or not? I'm not sure.
No, I think I pick it.
Double time and double pay.
That's no good.
You love that card.
Yeah, but it's no good right now. Thinking here. Now this might look like a misplay to the average viewer because we're giving them more information, but we actually want more cards in our hand right now. And the reason we want that is because we have, what is it called?
Oh, that, yeah, I got this.
The wisps.
Wisps.
Yeah.
Whispering Woods.
Yeah, so we actually want the extra card in our hand so our draws are still alive.
Should we have hero power then?
No. No, that's good.
From nothing.
Oh my god, spells everywhere. Now, there are not a lot of rogue spells that like gain life, so if they're going for like a greedy lackey turn, I might just go for like do as much damage as I possibly can right now.
To spook him?
Not spook him, like it might be the only way we win.
Give your characters plus 2. Oh, dude.
It's pretty strong.
Wait. If we get some trees up in this?
Oh yeah.
Dude, if we draw good, we can like one by.
Choose soon.
That's the hope.
Ooh. Mulch man. We've had like no trees died already, right?
Yeah, we have no trees dead right now.
Is it bad to play it right now?
It's probably quite bad to play it right now. I am thinking though. They would sap it and it costs 7 mana again. That's pretty bad, yeah. 6, 11.
You're gonna face him, aren't you?
Yeah.
Wow.
The heck?
What do they have that they do this play?
Damage, most likely.
I mean, maybe I think they have the 8 mana twin spell.
I'm not sure, but yeah, maybe.
Do we go daring escape here?
I wonder.
Then we just sap.
We could sap walk the plank.
I'm not sure if we walk the plank, but sap I think we do. But we need value. I'm gonna do this. Probably the miscreant here. Or this one first, I mean.
From nothing. Power.
Oh my god. Shit.
Choose soon.
Yeah, it has to be shift.
Oh, the rubbish.
Prep sap. Draw cards.
I hope you like my invention.
He wants to replay it. Oh no.
This be our neck of the woods.
They probably have a small, I don't know, they might have just like they might have double savage or something.
I mean, like, it has to be like kind of double savage draw and or swipe or something like that. But as
It's probably a mulcher.
the left one can't be swipe because it's turn 5 card. Can we clear the board?
I think I start with Prep Novice.
Yeah.
I hope you like my invention.
SI for 4. Volk the plank, SI.
Trade.
There is a full trade, but it's very expensive with the shift.
But we have to do it.
Yeah. I'm gonna go shift first in case I top deck fan, I guess.
Choose soon.
I'm just going.
Yeah.
This is the only clear I saw.
Maybe evil miscreant into drop.
I think we want this now. We have too many Novus.
Yeah.
We'll see. Next turn Pogo, evil miscreant maybe.
I mean, like, we need to draw Celiac soon.
My Pogo is still 1-1. We gotta hop that there, man. We need to hop. I mean, we had to use the walk, the flank there. So it becomes cheaper when a trend dies. Okay, now I know what the card does. I mean, we should find a clear with the evil miscreant, right? Because 2 damage and rush to it.
Yeah,
So I'm not gonna
still vanish.
Oh, up to no good.
Oh yeah.
10 mana to work with. There's a lot of combos that he has. So
He's not gonna freaking pogo back, pogo back, pogo back.
well,
I can't believe these guys pogoed before they won the game last time. Dude.
So many options.
it's okay. Hopefully that results in them getting pogoed out.
Oh my god.
Choose soon.
Oh god. They have to kill this thing, don't they?
Yes, but they probably can.
You better hurry up, this rope's taking that.
The Brotherhood shall obey.
Even like Van Cleef Rush or something.
Oh my god.
Yes, we are.
Oh my Jesus.
So we need to draw swipe or we're dead. And I don't believe we can draw swipe.
What did that just... Wait, what card did we just get?
Crystallizer.
Fails. Try crystal.
We rip.
We're dead?
Yep, we're dead.
No.
Yep. But keep in mind that with this play, it was the only way that we would have won swipe off the top. So we made, even though we lost, we
Dude,
played perfectly.
How did they get this guy out of nowhere?
Well, the main reason why we didn't play Rogue is because we needed that guy. And then if we were going to craft that guy, they were going to disenchant it. So basically we couldn't.
So they got that guy.
Yeah. But that's pretty good. It's pretty close. We could have had a swipe.
A little bit of anger there coming out of BunnyFuFuu. How do you feel about the Pogo Rogue?
The pogo didn't do anything. It was all the other crap.
Yeah. The lackeys. The lackeys are pretty evil.
They definitely hold their place, and they hold no bias towards anybody that they're going on. You guys did lose, unfortunately. You're not going to get packs for this one. We will let you guys have a conversation because now we get to do our other North America versus Europe match. We did see Jost up against the FrenchDoctors, and they will be playing them continuously. Of course, they did play their first match, and now we have to ask, Disguised Toast and ChocoBars, how'd you guys do in game number 1?
We drew poorly.
Yes. In the words of the French, not très bien.
Which is translated to?
Non-très bien.
Not very good.
Not very good. Well, you do have some strapping French doctors, as you guys at home will see in just a second. They are in full costume, and they're ready to represent the League of Evil for Europe. And so it is time to get the game started in just a second. But now I ask you, they won with, which was the deck that they win first?
They won with
Rogue.
Rogue.
Was it
But it
Pogo
wasn't
Rogue?
Pogo.
It wasn't Pogo?
It was just your good
Top
old-fashioned punch you in the face with Lackey Rogue.
So then which deck do you guys think you're going to bring into this one to try to get yourselves your first win?
Probably the Druid has a really high win rate. You know,
Yeah.
hasn't let us down yet.
Except for that last game. But yeah.
Yeah,
Except for that last
It
game.
has a
Other game
100% win
just
rate,
hasn't.
except the last game.
Now, luckily though, your opponents did not win their series as well, which means they're only sitting at 2 points. If you guys are able of getting yourselves a win, then that will mean that you will get 2 points as well, and you'll both have opportunities. Is getting this point going to be important for you?
Yes.
What she said.
What she said,
What
yeah.
she said, yes.
Very important.
All right, game's going to get started in just a second. Remember, they are going up against the French Doctors, and we have seen the delight that is everybody dressing up for this. We saw the South Korean players, of course, in full costume. We saw Thijs and C4mlann as well, hanging out and showing out their little purple mask swag as well as some bow ties. And what do the French Doctors have to say? It is a question we will have to find out in just a second. You guys are getting yourself sorted, and if there is anything that you could potentially disenchant as maybe some options for your enemy, what do you think you guys are considering right now?
Sorry, what was the question?
Disenchanting for them, if you decide to go that route. Is there something that you saw them play in their first match that might seem like something of value?
Sea giant.
Sea giant?
Sea giant.
Anything but the sea giant, huh?
No, just the sea giant.
Just the sea
I don't
giant?
think without sea giant they even know how to play Zoo Warlock.
It just completely demolishes everything that they
Yeah,
have.
they're like, well, we can't get a free win. Now I gotta rely on our skill, but they don't have any, so.
All right, well, you guys can go ahead and get yourselves into the game and get yourselves started. We will go to them. It will be Jost of ChocoBars and Disguised Toast going up against the French Doctors themselves from Europe. Let's get ourselves into game number 2 of our last match before the North American final.
Here we go.
Bum ba da da dum bum bum
Let's
bum ba da da
go.
dum. All right, draw perfectly, play perfectly. Bum ba da da dum
Shaman.
bum bum ba da da dum bum ba.
Oh, Murloc Shaman with Thunderhead and Zippity Zappities.
Malfurion versus Rusticon!
What do you think?
So he doesn't. Well, how positive are you? It's Murloc.
Well, it will definitely have Thunderhead package.
Can it clear our Whispering Woods?
Thunderhead can summon all those 1/1 rushers, but that requires them to have Thunderhead and Overload cards. With Whispering Wood, my minor concern is that we don't have enough cards in our hand for it. But
I still think it's good to
it's
keep
also
in case we pull a soul or something.
yeah, we can try it.
Okay.
Top deck Acorn.
Acorn!
Yeah. Oh, please tell me it's gonna be cheeky and coin underbelly.
Coin underbelly.
The cheeky. Oh, nice. Oh,
Oh,
there it
you're
is.
so late. This one?
Yeah.
Flood is aboard.
If it's control shaman. Ooh, doggy.
Yeah, that
Ooh,
would
doggy.
not be good.
The calm
Is
before
that
the storm.
Those are things you don't want to see.
so? Is it control?
It
Or are we
has
still-
a closer chance.
So, is there a minion we need to save this for in Control Shaman?
No, but what I would recommend here is Acorn. And
I don't want to use my Dreamway.
you don't want to use it? You're worried about Lightning Storm?
Yes.
So you want to deal 3 damage to it?
Yes, if we don't need to save this for anything.
The thing is, I don't know what he's running because it's a sealed format. It could be anything.
Yeah.
If you Dreamway, then he's forced to Lightning Storm. And if he's forced to Lightning Storm, your Whispering Woods would run free.
But we don't have many cards for Whispering Woods.
That is true.
Time waits for no one.
Elemental, it's hard to make any judgment off Elemental. I'll let you decide.
I prefer the Wrath.
Okay.
Just getting more info.
The calm before the storm.
For here, I want to trade in.
Okay.
I want to play 2 squirrels. I don't want to play this.
The problem with playing squirrel is that you really make your Whispering Woods worse and worse.
Oh, true. Okay, then trade and micro.
I like that. Because if you lightning storms, your Whispering Woods essentially has free reign.
Let's just hope for a soul here.
Yeah, so would be great for you.
Mm-hmm.
Agatha's scheme comes on turn 5.
He still has his. Wait, did he use his coin last?
No, he says.
Oh,
That's fine.
that's 1 Agatha down.
Yeah.
And now we can. You know what I want to do? No, I shouldn't wait for it. Or can we? Can we do like a Dreamway squirrel? Or do you just want to do this?
I think you just do it. You have to get their AoE out of their hands, no matter what.
Got it.
Shall we make a storm?
Ooh.
That's pretty good because we're on turn 7, which means we have 3 mana to spend. 6. Okay, we're on turn 6. Alright, never mind. Dreamway and Soul?
I like it. It's 4 minions. Get your treants dying.
How are we going to deal with this?
You'll pretty much have to rely on your treants. Another thing you can do is snip snaps, and they each summon 2. So it's hard. It's a little hard for them to remove, but he can just keep overloading. It's just a question of do you think he has more overload?
He has a lot of cards in his hand right now.
If he had Zap, I think he would have used it, but he might have Lightning Bolt, Feral Guardian.
Alright, let's save this. Thoughts?
I think the... Ooh, man, this is hard. Okay, we can get 4 treants, which would then give us Mulch Muncher potential. If we have Mulch Muncher, we can be a little more threatening. You like the Dreamway, so?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll go for him. I think it's fine.
Just go face.
Yeah. Okay, he'll be too scared to leave those up. And not sure if this is a play we will take, but you can eventually magnetic onto the Mulch Muncher if you really want to. Okay, if he doesn't have Lightning Bolt, we're fine. No Lightning Bolt or Zap, and we're pretty happy. Oh, okay. So if he plays Storm Chaser, he almost guarantees a second Hagatha, which would be at 2 damage right now. Unless he's playing Stormbringer as a meme, but I don't know. He might be memeing.
So, what's the play? What do you think?
I think you should swipe the 3/5, because if he gets an overload card, yeah, let's just go ahead and get that out of the way.
Trade with our Wisp?
Well, you'll have hero power here. Because you always have the mana for hero power.
Alright, so hero power, squirrel? Or save?
We'll play the squirrel.
Hero power into 3/1?
Yeah, like that. And just hit face. You need to make him think that you have Savage Roar. Because if he thinks that, he'll make like suboptimal plays.
Gotcha. Gachi base.
Gachi.
Bass.
How's your French?
You
know, there's a big French audience on Twitch. You know, what if you want.
Bonjour, salut. Comment ça va?
Mon pantalon est bleu. Bleu pantalon.
You want a munchy munch now?
Yeah, I'd say munchy
Munch and 4/4?
Yeah.
The reason I don't want to hit in is because if he does Hagatha or whatever, it will all lose its soul. The death rattle.
You don't want to trade?
Yeah.
You want to go face?
I mean, yes, but tell me if I'm incorrect.
I mean, no, you're correct. You don't want to do his job for him. He's going to trade for you.
Okay, so I'll face.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yay.
I mean, he schemes. Well, it's one less scheme to worry about. We get to keep a 2-2, but not terribly exciting.
True.
Deloa, speak to me.
We got some big draws, like 2 4s-8s.
Yes.
And this snip snap is
It's gonna be
potentially good, actually.
Real nice.
Okay, that's really bad.
That's a very big heal. I do not
Oh,
like.
had a muncher.
I would like you to stop, sir. Whoa, we got it. I don't want to munch.
Yeah, you should munch that. Get out of the way.
Move. And then.
Get out the way. Yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah, but it's okay. We have our clock.
Either Stormbringer or Second Scheme.
Shall we make a storm?
Legislature. Trading.
How much is Hagatha for?
5. Wait, he's hexing.
He has a hex.
That crazy guy. Not trading. I just start snipping here. Snippy, snippy, snippy.
Okay.
Make sure not to magnetize.
Okay.
Snip. Snip. Snip.
Okay.
Hmm.
I think we should trade some.
You definitely trade 1, I'd say. Yeah.
What's the downside of trading 2?
I guess you miss 1 damage. 1 damage is unlikely to be the difference, right?
This summons 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let's go
Waits
first.
for no one.
We?
Nah, that's straight. What's the worst thing that can happen?
Hagatha.
But he can always do that. So, our downside is we just potentially lost 1 damage.
To the face, yeah.
To the face, yeah. Oh, look at all those snippy snappies.
Oh, look at them.
He's freaking out.
They're so pretty in gold.
He didn't expect this much snipping snapping going on. Yeah, he's got a Hagatha. I feel it. Or Stormbringer. If he's thinking this hard. Oh, God.
Whoa.
You have Lightning Storm or something? Nah, he's got Lightning Storm. I assume if you can make that trade. GG. And a high roll. I mean, nah, I don't think there's anything we can pick up here. Let's try. Caparet, caparet.
Either way.
Alright.
I could save it.
Okay, with the landscape,
Hero power.
hero power, and chill.
Chillin'.
Now we must appease to the French community. S'il vous plaît. S'il vous plaît.
Concede, s'il vous plaît.
S'il vous plaît. S'il vous plaît.
Concede, s'il vous plaît.
Mon amour est très intelligent.
Yeah,
S'il
tread
vous plaît.
carefully. You just said I'm very smart.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, here's what we do. We just enter and we appeal to the humanity.
No, we have to keep trying.
No, enter. Trust
No.
me. This strategy has
It does not work.
100%
No,
win rate.
it doesn't.
Trust me.
Okay, I'm not doing
And then we
this.
just
No.
s'il vous plaît.
Oh my god.
plaît.
I can't believe you're doing
Please.
this. What if we actually, you really think we cannot win anymore?
Oh.
See, if I got rid of one of those,
Uh-huh.
then maybe.
Don't worry. We'll keep s'il vous playing. There's no downside to this strategy. You know.
Oh my god.
What kind of monster would
Yeah,
kill
what
us?
is this?
They wouldn't do. Oh.
Wow, so sweaty.
Unfortunately, Jost was not able to come away with the victory on that one. It was burnt toast indeed. It was a 2-0 victory in favor of the French Doctors. What happened, guys?
Just didn't draw well.
They built the perfect deck to counter our strategy, and there was nothing we could have done about it.
So now, as that defeat exists, it means you guys do not get a point to be able to help yourselves out. But now, you get yourselves a little bit of a break to have some thought process and some strategizing going for up against Where's My PogChamp. Any preliminary on thoughts of how you're going to handle this matchup?
We're not gonna say it, of course, because you know.
Oh yeah,
right
it's a secret.
there, you know, listening in.
Complete and utter secret. It might be. Now, don't forget, everybody at home, because we had 1 point from Jost and 2 points from Where My PogChamp, they have an opportunity to do one of two things. One, they can open up some new packs for themselves and potentially pray to the RNG gods that something good could happen, or they have an opportunity to disenchant one of their opponent's cards and force them to go with something different. I'm not going to ask you guys to reveal your strategy just yet. They have some opportunities to think, discuss, and now we are going to take ourselves a quick little break because when we return, it is none other than the NA final. We've got multiple evil employees to see you, as well as more Hearthstone action.